What's going on, everybody? I'm Johnny Payne Sports. Today we're going to talk about a special athlete. For the moment, Daxton Hill is labeled a safety. Michigan lined him up all over the field, all across the line. He will probably be the second safety off the board in this year's draft. I've heard rumors that some teams could try him out at slot corner. He did line up in the slot quite often, and that says a lot about how Michigan felt about him. Me personally, I'd make him a free safety. I like to keep him deep and in coverage. That's his strength. Daxton reads run plays pretty good as well. He puts his feet in the ground and he just gets where he needs to. But the tackling hasn't been great. For me, that eliminates the strong safety possibility. And it also just reaffirms to me where he should play. And that's free safety. And we've seen the value of great free safeties. And we've seen what they can be to a defense. Seattle's Legion of Boom, they weren't half as good without Earl Thomas back there, eliminating all the deep passing threats. I see a similar role for Daxton Hill. For a safety, he has blistering speed. He is just an explosive athlete. There's no other way of saying it. He's very twitchy as well, so he don't only got that crazy long speed, but he's got that start and stop acceleration to cover them slot wide receivers who are very quick. And it isn't like he's only good at one coverage. I liked his man and zone coverage. At this point, he's probably a better zone guy, which is okay for a safety. After watching the film, I just came away so impressed with his coverage overall. This is a young man that does a really good job at reading a quarterback's eyes, finding his way into the middle of a play. On top of reading quarterbacks, he understands route concepts, which is super important to me. You might think that's something fairly easy to do, but it is much harder than you think. It's hard enough just to cover the guy in front of you. It's so tough to have recognition of what everybody is doing all around you. It's thinking quick on a whole new level, honestly. And you better have good instincts. It's such a fine line of thinking and just reacting. If you think too much, the play's over and you're most likely out of place. It's snap, recognition, react. And you have milliseconds to make a choice. These secondary guys have the toughest job in football. Don't let anyone tell you different. They're asked to do the impossible every game. But I love Daxton's anticipation. And when he makes the decision to dig in and go, he just breaks on routes and it's awesome. Now, this is a kid that doesn't have many weaknesses. I'd mentioned he's not the best tackler. His biggest issue that I saw was just getting hung up on blocks. Obviously, fundamentals help there. The best thing is probably just getting stronger for him at this point. This is a guy that runs about 193 pounds. He could definitely put on muscle and still have tons of speed. I'd like to see him put on 15 pounds, bulk up to 210, right around that weight. That'd be good. I think on top of bulking up and improving his fundamentals, just being more aggressive could help. Like I mentioned, he diagnoses run plays well, so just get aggressive in your pursuit. Listen, I'm confident Daxton will make the improvements he needs to, especially if the team that drafts him gives him just a concrete role at one position. I'm not huge on moving players around all game, every game. That works for some guys, but it is really tough to develop that way. Let him have one role to start and perfect it, and then you can try other stuff. I don't want to overload these guys too early, but I love his instincts. His awareness is definitely better than most prospects his age. You don't see many guys that can diagnose like he does so early in his career. And this is a guy that's probably going to run in the 40s and the 4.3s, mid 4.3s, low 4.4s. He is fast. The sky is the limit for him. And if he gets with the right coaching staff, he could develop into a great player. Me personally, I'd have no problem taking him, at the end of the first round or front of the second. He's one of my favorite safety prospects that I've watched in my short career as evaluator. I've seen some people that are low on him. For the life of me, I can't figure out why. Blazing speed, great burst, loose hips, highly intelligent, and just a competitive tough kid. How can you not like him? What am I missing here? You watch a tape and you see his passion oozing through the TV. This is a kid who's going to bring it. As I mentioned earlier, the reports that some teams view him as a cornerback really freak me out. I really want to turn on games and watch Daxton Hill at free safety next season. This kid, day one, could be one of the most rangy safeties in the NFL. If you're a Giants fan, I expect Daxton to play a similar role as Xavier McKinney and give similar results. Yes, I am that high on him. I expect him to be an instant contributor. But let me know what you guys think. What position do you think he'll play? Do you think he'll be a good player this year down the road? Where do you think he'll go in this year's draft? Anyways, thank you all for all the support you've shown and the growth of the channel. It's been awesome. You guys all rock. I'm going to try and pump more of these out every day, but life has been getting busy. I'm hoping I can have a 4 or 5 day window to just chill and scout. That's my dream at this point. Please leave a like. Appreciate that. Keeps me motivated. Subscribe if you're new. We got tons more of these prospect videos to go. Just thank you all. Stay safe, stay warm, and peace.